Testing. I hope the mic work. I hope the mic is on. Mic a little loose right now. My mic got dust on it. This is sad. My mic has dust on it, but it is not screwed in all the way right. Let me set it up. I'm trying to set it up. I mean, anyway I said it, you guys can hear me, so it really doesn't matter. It just looks like more professional when you guys can see it. Hold on. All right, hold on. I got a text message coming through, so excuse me. Turn on YouTube too. All right, so I'm gonna get going because I don't. When you're not on here for a while, I don't expect anybody to show up on the live. But I just want to put this video out. Yo, what's up, clean black sneakers? Leave it to be real. Look, I'm gonna say this right here. One of the best things about being away from the true crime channel is that, like, for the first time, when I put out regular content, I'll be able to relax. I don't have to rush because when you see the first video, 5 videos are already completed. So, blah 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 blah. At the last moment, when I'm ready to come out, crazy stuff happened in real life, and that is over with. So, when you see the first video, just know the first 5 are done. So we're back in business on the True Crime channel. Look, I've been so I've watched DJ Akademiks all the time on the clip channels. It'd be Chicks. What's the other channel? Chicks channel. It's like a group of 3 guys who will post clips that DJ Akademiks make. And I watch them all the time. And it's like a case study to me. A case study of watching someone turn into a villain without even realizing. So one thing I've always stated is that if you stay on the internet long enough, there will be someone that will break you down. I didn't think, so all those old heads, when DJ Akademiks got angry, he became the one, like, you guys stayed around long enough. Now somebody breaking y'all down. DJ Akademiks was doing that stuff. And what I liked was that he was articulate and he could actually say why he feel the way he feel. And then certain times after that, he turn it on and get belligerent and wild, creating the stuff these young people like, which is essentially drama, to be honest, right? And I'm going to give my take on it. Finally, your full take on DJ Akademiks, and you just tell me how you feel about it. You watch the video, or if you come across this video. So, what's up, Angel Corn Dog? Hold on. Stuff seems to be okay. I thought it was frozen. All right, so I want to play some segment from this video that DJ Akademiks made to further drive home. But I want to say what I've seen that other people may not have seen because these people are not popular. I watched a guy. His YouTube channel is called The Saint and the Sinner. When I saw The Saint and the Sinner break down DJ Akademiks, it was beautiful. That's the only word I could use, that it was beautiful, because of course you put the flamboyance on it, but you move all that stuff away. What he literally was breaking down about what makes up the man of DJ Akademiks, it felt to me like he was spot on. He was so spot on, I said that there's no way DJ Akademiks can come back from this unless he doesn't respond. The first time he responded because he did not do his homework. He did not know who the Saint and the Sinner was. So he tried to play him like, I got more followers than you, so I'm just going to, like, big boy you. Which if he would have watched the Saint and the Sinner's video, he would have known that this makes DJ Akademiks look really, really bad. As the Saint and the Sinner, one of his main points was like, you you don't base your status as being a man on reality. You base it off views, which makes you no different than an Instagram model talking about um, her followers on Instagram. The way he broke it down was brilliant, brilliant. And since DJ Akademiks did not watch the full scope of his video, I do think DJ Akademiks came back and watched his second video, because at that point, you can see that DJ Akademiks wanted no parts of this guy. He wanted to break him down. And the way that the Saint in the Center was so articulate, kind of reminded me a little bit, but the way he was so precise, I was like, I don't know if anybody would be able to break down or what will happen to this guy called the Saint in the Center. Because I haven't seen anybody online that can break him down. And then in 2 weeks, I saw another smaller YouTuber utterly destroy the Saint in the Center. So much so that he turned the Saint in the Center into DJ Akademiks, to where the Saint in the Center, who was just opposed to talking about how big his following is because he's smaller than DJ Akademiks, he's now using those same tactics against another guy who's breaking down his entire life. And it is beautiful. I've been on here long enough that I just sit back and quietly watch beefs now. And I'm like, yeah, like I said, I told the truth. If you stay on here long enough, somebody going to watch you enough that they are really going to break you down as a human being, a YouTuber, man, whatever you want to call it. Just want to say that a little bit before I get into it. But like I said, the title of this is The Making of a Villain. And I'm going to show how DJ Akademiks is really turned himself into a villain. I want you guys to hear some of the words that he says, because all of this really came about when he called all the pioneers who started hip hop. He called them old dusty because they didn't make any money. And when LL Cool J responded back into details about what he said, DJ Akademiks tries to switch the narrative. That didn't work. He got more heat. When nothing didn't work, I'm going to play you what he finally said, which is still a fallacy, but I'm going to show you how it turns him. He is literally a Batman villain now. Check it out. Let me go here. I haven't used StreamYards in a while because I haven't went live. So I got to figure out how I used to do this stuff. I think it was share screen. It was share Chrome tab. And it was DJ. Okay. I think we got it. Right here. All right. This is shout out to your plug,
myself. And even if it don't go no way, I could at least be like, yo, I kept it 100 with myself. That's what it is. Like, a lot of y'all niggas really want me to just suck the industry's dick. Never. No, none of them ever did nothing for me. None of them. Ebro turned me. Ebro and his people at Hot 97, I tried to interview the nigga, bro, when I was nobody. Imagine you now. You try to interview a nigga, and the nigga shitted on you. His staff said, ain't you Charlamagne's boy? We don't fuck with niggas like that. You know we beefing. Nothing happened, bro. I get lit later on. You know what Ebro emailed me? Yo, let's get drinks. The industry fake, nigga. I don't care what y'all niggas say. You got to make it before niggas respect you. So I don't care.
I'm going to stop right here, just on that part right here. All right, and make sure I'm going to stop it on that part right here and break down just this little bit long. I really don't even play anymore, but I'll play more, right? I want you to not think about DJ Akademiks and not think about what he said. I want you to think about the origin story of any comic book villain. Right? They were weak when they were younger. Like, they could be a big monster, but when they show their origin story, there's some crying little kid. They were shunned. No one paid them attention. This anger built up inside because they're so sensitive, it clouded how to function in reality. In DJ Akademiks' mind, it clouded how you really should construct business, right? He's literally telling you his origin story to becoming a villain. This one thing no one talks about because his audience is full of children. He is so upset that he went to a popular network. He went to them only because they were popular. He didn't go to them because they were unpopular. He knew this was a staple at the time of hip hop. So with him being unknown, it would increase his popularity. So he wanted to used them to increase his popularity. I don't say he wanted to use them as a bad thing. That's just business. That's what we do. If I'm unpopular, I want to go somewhere that's popular, and I'm going to use the popular audience to build my name up. And he said that they shunned him. What he left out was Ebro once was a nobody. And when Ebro went around to these places as a nobody, he got shunned too. DJ Akademiks is in his sensitive mind. He feels that this only happened to him when this happens to everyone. This is how the industry works. So Ebro had to go build a name for himself to get a job at Hot 97 and then become popular. So everyone went down the path. It's just that when normal people were business-minded go down the path and they get into that position, they don't go turn to a villain and whine and cry about it and say F everybody. So I'm going to spend my now popular platform putting down the founders that laid the groundwork for me to even have a voice in this community. He is literally laying down the origin story for himself of why he's the villain. But we're going more deep into this.
What niggas is talking about respect? You gotta make it before they respect you. I'm telling you, that happened to me.
Yes.
I begged.
But it didn't just happen to DJ Akademiks. It literally happened to everyone. Kanye West danced on the desk at every label and no one wanted him until he got hot. They felt like they made a mistake. I don't know why he feels like he is special in this regard. This happens to everybody. You know, I have a small channel. So what happens, like even in battle rap, I look at battle rap bloggers and they're biting everything I say because they're watching me because they know I'm talented, they know I'm intelligent, but they also know John don't have a big audience, so I act like I'll do something. One major battle rap blogger went out and has a video saying, look, bro, the way I judge who won a battle is I say, who would I rather have been? He stole that word from me. Me and other people behind the scene, we laughed. He never said that the whole time he was on. He watched me go live on Chris Unbiased thing. I said it on Chris Unbiased live. I broke down how I feel this way, and we had a debate at a battle rap event while we was live from it. Right after that, the next day, he said that word for word because he felt like I was too small. I didn't cry about it. I didn't complain about it. It was funny. That's what people do. That's just the world. And I tell all my friends, I tell everybody who will listen, you don't act as if how the world should be. You act as if the world, how it exists now. How the world should be, a woman should go jogging at 12 o'clock at night and just go get her exercise on and come home safe. Go out there and do that and watch a woman get her ass murdered. How the world actually exists, if you go out there, you could get hurt. So you probably shouldn't go out there, or you should go out there with measures. You should tell people when you're going out, you should wear safety lights. You should go in well-lit areas. You should not do it at the same time every night. You got to reconstruct yourself as the world as it exists. In the world as it exists in hip-hop, not even hip-hop, but in all business, nobody cares about you unless you're popular. You don't show up at a job for sales and get the parking spot in front of the building. You get the parking spot in front of the building after you show you'll dust everybody off in this company and you're the top salesperson. So they give the top salesperson that spot. So what you do as the world that exists, you become the top salesperson and then you do it. But no one holds grudges unless you're really sensitive. Let's keep going.
I emailed niggas 30 times. There was some Love and Hip Hop bitch. I fucking called out of work 7, 8 times to do an interview with her. She canceled every single time. I almost got fired. Now, because I owe y'all something. Y'all never gave me shit.
No one gives anybody shit. And that, you know what I'm saying? Like when he give that example, I'm like, you know how many times I reached out for features? You know what I'm saying? I could have reached out for features that say no. I done got to a cool spot where I reach out for features and they see how great I am and stuff. They'll be like, okay, I'll do it. And they mean it, but I got to catch them when they're free. I got to work hard and keep following them around and get that feature from them. Now, what'll happen? What'll happen if I blow up and DJ Akademiks so popular. He's telling everybody how hot I am and how great I am. And every time you turn on the internet, Instagram, no matter where you go, everybody talking about me. That artist who I asked for a feature is going to go on their phone and scroll down to my chat and hit me up and say, bro, let's do a feature. I'm not going to be mad at him. That's how the world works. That's normal. If this is normal and this happens to every single person and every single business, why is he the only one this angry about it to where he has to turn on this platform and call all the founders of hip hop dusty, the making of a villain?
I don't care about y'all like that. So I'm gonna treat y'all, whether y'all LL, whether y'all young bands, whether y'all any nigga in the game, I'm gonna treat y'all how it is. Y'all niggas didn't grandfather me in the game, and it's a new game going on because niggas is popping up from all over this place. Thank God to the internet. Y'all niggas was doing weird shit, fucking each other, doing all type of demonic criminal shit just to get people in the game. Now a nigga could just get an internet connection and get popping and get people to fuck with him. I don't want to hear none of y'all niggas tell me how I should be acting. And if y'all are opposed to that, bro, we just not on the same page. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm going to always stand for exactly what I came here for. Point blank, period. So let me get into this shit. YouTube, y'all online. Facebook, y'all online.
Here comes the real origin story, and you can hear why people do the things that they do. Listen, this man called the founders of hip hop because way back in the 70s when hip hop started, shit, you can even make an argument in the late 60s and all to the early 80s, there was no money. How could there be? There wasn't even a genre yet, but he's going to put them down. And this is his reason. He's going to put them down because how he grew up.
Y'all all want me to be at bending knees. But y'all not going to see that, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, these dudes never gave me a chance. I'm telling you. Go back and watch. This is a Tupac interview. I love it.
Oh, yeah. So I was watching this morning, and I'm going to show you why what he's about to show you, what Tupac says, doesn't match what's going on with him. And it really more says to just how sensitive he is as a grown man.
Let me see if I can find him before I even put up on the main screen. Hold on. Give me a second. I just want to show y'all something because, like, a lot of times I feel like y'all don't understand me. This was me. This was me. This is me. And this is why, like, I'm not disrespectful, bro. Like, I'm a very respectful. I was born in Jamaica. I used to wear a uniform. I was a...
You are. R is present. You are very disrespectful now. What you meant to say that you didn't used to be. And so you was this nice little guy like most villains. They were very nice. A lot of the villains that come from comic book origins, they got beat up and bullied and stuff until they couldn't take it anymore. If you look at Jamie Foxx, the Electro guy, if you look at him in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, like before he got his powers, he looked, I mean, it makes you like he was very, very weak and feeble, and he got picked on. The same picture DJ Akademiks is putting in his background. It's amazing when someone becomes oblivious to. They're so oblivious because he's putting this out publicly, and he has no idea how bad this makes him look.
Prefect, if y'all don't know what that means, that's almost like glorified hall monitor. Like, you're a really good man or child. I'm not somebody.
He was a glorified hall monitor. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Let's keep going.
Who came to disrespect everybody, but also you got a chip on your shoulder when niggas don't give you shit. Right now, you're probably...
He got a chip on his shoulders when niggas don't give him shit.
Milwaukee, you trying to get in this game, these niggas ain't gonna give you shit, bro. You gotta go get it. So when you go get it, and niggas is looking at you like you gotta bow down. Like, for example, the niggas who gave me credit in the shit after they popped off, they didn't have to give me credit. Nigga, I ain't push them. I ain't pull these niggas up. I ain't put these niggas on. Niggas they did that on their own recognition. You feel me? It's like, bro, a lot of this music shit is like, bro, it's all been nepotism for a while till the internet came out. So now everybody looking at me like, oh, you don't have respect for. It's not respect. It's not like there's a lack of respect. It's just that, bro, I could speak honestly like I'm a fan because I was speaking honestly when I was a fan before I got on. What now? Because I'm getting millions of dollars, I can't speak about y'all honestly. I'm a war with y'all all day. I'm gonna tell everybody in the game. I don't care who it is. I'm a war with you every day.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to disagree with him there, and I'm not going to agree because I just want people to understand your life is the choices that you make. So you have a choice in the way you do things, and whichever way you think that can help you out, you go about that choice. Um, he's saying that like with me, there are certain things I won't say on the internet. I won't say 100% how I feel. When you say like, yo, this dude to say anything, most of the times people will say 50% of how they feel. But when you think somebody say anything, they really just move from 50% to 70%. I don't know nobody really say 100% of how they feel, because if you're a parent, you got to teach your child in life, you got to play that game. And you got to make the decision on how you want to play the game. In the battle rap community, when I used to write all these articles for these different rap magazines and stuff, I pride myself on knowing how comfortable these popular people were with telling me to turn off the camera, no, turn off the recorder, so they can tell me something they don't want the public. I pride myself that they trusted me that much. Now, here's my option. I now have information no other writer or blogger has. I can go spew this information and get more views in that short amount of time. The negative part of that is I will destroy the relationship I had, or I can keep that private. I will not get the excessive views I could have over my competition, but I can keep that relationship to get other things in the future. So that's what I'm saying when he said right here, like, I'm gonna always say the truth. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna put him down for that. But you gotta be aware of the choices you make in life and know that everything comes with it. Because you made this choice that you are going to be the one that no matter what says how you feel, which is a lie, he's lying right now. Because when DJ Akademiks likes you, he is going to make you look good and he's not going to put it all out there. I don't like saying things without giving examples, so I'll give 2 examples. In the past 7 days, his friend Whack 100 got caught laying nude on the bed with his ass in the air. And everybody know this was a complete L. DJ Akademiks is a very intelligent guy, so he made sure to say that he said, I think this is an L. The main reason he used, the lack that he didn't go in really, really hard. He even started his segment on Whack 100 by saying, warning, I'm about to be biased. If you're saying you're going to be biased, you're saying that you feel certain things that you're going to purposely hold back because you don't want the world to know, because you need to take up for your friend. So that contradicts you saying you're going to always say how you feel. You held back in that position because Whack 100 was your friend. Another example that just happened in the past 7 days, he literally told Tory Lanez, I love you on the phone. So he goes about to put out a video that paints Tory Lanez in a great light because he punched August Alsina in the face simply because the man did not want to shake his hand. What he got over on Young Kids in the situation is that the audio played in the altercation right before August Alsina was sucker punched, which is the most cowardly act ever, especially if you sucker punch a guy when you got like 8 big guys with you and he's by himself and he's walking away from you and he didn't want to shake your hand. The audio, no one was around except for DJ Akademiks' friend, Tory Lanez, and his bodyguards. So if he has a small segment of audio, tiny segment that he made an entire video off of, that means he got it from his friend. Why wouldn't his friend give him the full audio? So the entire video is inherently biased that he made to make his friend look better because he knew this was going to be bad PR and press with his friend having charges for allegedly shooting Meg Thee Stallion. So I gave you 2 examples to say why I feel the way I feel, that he's not even telling the truth in this moment. Let's continue.
Every day. I don't care who it is. Industry. If you're at the top of a label, if you an old head, if you a new nigga, you the most popping nigga. We gonna war every day because I had to get here by being just a honest person with my audience, and y'all would never get me to change. And if that's the worst thing I do, y'all could mention all these other things, but if that's the thing that because I can't just be a little nigga to y'all and just shut the fuck up and just praise y'all blindly, and I'm trying to push conversations forward, man, it is what it is.
So this right here is we got to teach our young kids better. He's turning himself into victim, saying, "You guys want me to sit on my platform and praise everybody, sit here and just praise, when no one asked that." It'd be different if DJ Akademiks was just doing his thing, minding his own business, and people walked into his house and put a gun to his head, and out of the blue told him, "You need to go live and say a bunch of stuff about the founders of hip hop." Then I will understand his argument. But no one told him out of the blue, drinking Hennessy in the privacy of his home, he decided to go public and say the founders of hip hop are dusty, broke old niggas. He made that choice. So what he's doing is simply trying to paint himself as a victim when it has nothing to do with the actual conversation that he himself started.
I did what I had to do up in this shit already. Y'all did what y'all had to do. I'm good. I ain't in here starving. Neither y'all, I hope. That's just reality of it. Anyway, this is why when y'all niggas be mentioning other niggas, I always use this motherfucking like Tupac was ahead of his time. Listen to this. Here we go.
Crazy rap, and I approach baby like.
Nah, bro, don't get me.
But fuck them. Because none of y'all niggas really got me here, nigga. I'm going to always be truthful to the audience. Fuck them. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. And y'all artists, I don't like y'all neither. None of y'all. So when y'all be thinking that I'm about to say something.
Everything I said is my original idea. I haven't heard anybody say anything. I told y'all, like, the guy named the Saint in the Center broke him down. Nothing I said came from him to this point. Everything came from my mind and my own thinking. And if you go watch the video, you're not going to hear any talking point I said. This is all original me, how I feel. I preface that because I'm about to say something now that the Saint in the Center did say about DJ Akademiks. He did break down and make it, it's right in your face, but for him to boast that he doesn't need anyone when he does commentating on talented people means he needs everyone. What do you mean you don't need no one? That means that if you think you can go live on Twitch every day and just rant about tomato juice, you will find your audience leaving in droves. They are there because you need these people to talk about. You told all these artists you don't need them. If every artist in hip hop retires, you have nothing to talk about. You literally need everyone. That is a talking point from Saint and Center. Going back to my talking points.
That's a dub, period. And that's not directly to the LL shit, but just I want y'all to know me as a person. I want y'all to know me as a soul. I want y'all to know that when y'all say, "Oh, Act working for Tory," I'm bigger than Tory. When I mean I'm bigger than Tory, I would never let my mission get derailed by Tory. When y'all say, "Oh shit, oh Act finally coming around for Nicki because Nicki paying him," that could never be the case. My integrity and what I work for, when I was nobody and I was broke, nigga, I was getting evicted out of my crib. I had nothing going for me. Nicki, Tory, none of these bitch ass niggas ever said, "Act, let me give you a bone." Why the fuck you think I'm about to care about it now?
Okay, I'll explain why you care now. Because you call him your friend. One thing Akademiks doesn't realize is that he is the only person in this business that keep calling people he barely met or never met or met a couple times his friend. That's why it matters. It's a fallacy to say, "I don't care about the rappers because they were not here before me," because you're building a generic cloud. Let's go back to the actual details. I don't care what you say generically. The details were you called the man your friend and you went about and told people you were purposely going to be biased because he was your friend. Then your commentary does matter. You're biased and you're taking up for him. Even with the rant you just said, this is not my opinion. This is a fact. This is out of your own mouth. And you think that passionately spouting generic blubber, you can just like comb over the fact of what you literally did. You literally did this. So if you don't care about him, this is how shit works against you. If you don't care about Tory, then why did you do it? Why did you take up, in your own words, you took up for your friend? Why did you take up for your friend if you don't care about him? At this point, you're debating yourself.
I'll keep it 100. And if you want to believe it, believe it. But other than that, fuck you niggas. Facts. And I don't care if you an old nigga, a young nigga, whatever it is. I get millions with niggas and I still expose them. I don't care. I gotta be like that. Because I realize how this industry is so toxic. The moment you ain't relevant, they fucking throw you to the dirt. You know how many times?
All right, for my young people in the audience, I don't want y'all to get taken by his words and think that this is the music industry. This is business. This is business. The example I used earlier, you got that parking space in front of the building because you was a top seller. You think you're going to be parking there if you stop selling policies, you stop selling anything, you're not going to be there anymore. They'll smile in your face. They'll do all of this stuff for you. They'll get anything you want. But they're not doing it because you're this awesome guy. They're doing it because you're making the company money. The minute you stop making the company money, you'll go right back to being irrelevant, and the next person that's making the money will be right in that parking space. He wants you to believe this is some grimy hip-hop world. This is life. This is business. Everywhere you go. So don't let him fool you.
Sometimes they've tried to throw me to the dirt. Sometimes I get on the stream, I don't even know. Like, man, I see they doing all type of plays trying to get me. Like, you think everybody loves me? No, nigga, everybody hates me, nigga. They don't want me to talk about what's really going, bro. That happens to me.
I don't know. Some of the stuff they dislike DJ Akademiks for, some of them guys are hating on him. You know what I'm saying? Because he did become more popular than them without having to go for their platform. But like you can't, like, if you think that like life, regular life is one person doing good and bad, and they want you to think that everybody hates him is evil. A lot of stuff that they critique him on, they're right. And the issue that got him this angry from LL Cool J maturely responding to him, he is 100% wrong. He brought this on himself. He decided to wake up and put down the founders of hip hop. Anybody in hip hop is going to not like this.
Bro, I pray to God and I hope like I'm staying on the right side of reality or just history, and I keep it going. But this is a good, like, salute to Pac.
Play
this
it,
is a
bro.
good, like, summation of a nigga like me. If you're wondering, like, how does Act view things? Because I'm a new media nigga. I don't need to be cool with some of y'all.
I'm gonna break y'all down at the end of this. He has inflated his importance in hip hop. But if I do something, I'm gonna give you an example and tell you why I feel the way I feel.
That's why everybody be like, you're trying to get a Nicki interview or Drake interview. Bro, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I don't think I'll ever interview both of them. I don't give a fuck. Because you know why? There's a bunch of media niggas lining up to suck Drake off. And Drake is my favorite artist, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not one of the niggas who initially was in the system helping Drake do whatever. I'm just a nigga who Drake didn't like me before he fucked with me.
Facts.
Go ask Drake. The first couple conversations, he's cussing me out, nigga. We didn't fuck with each other.
Facts, but what's the point?
It's one of those things where I know in my heart I don't need Drake, and Drake don't need me at all.
Facts, but what's the point?
A lot of other dick riding other niggas who want to do. Let's do a part 2 to our interview.
Facts. Everything he's saying is true. Facts. But what's the point? Sometimes people talk so much, man. That's why you shouldn't drink alcohol when you live. What's the point of this, though? Everything he's saying is the truth right here.
But everything I'm doing, and I live a great life, I kept my soul, and I kept my freedom, and I kept whatever I wanted to do. So when y'all ask about me when it comes to media, this is the best type of clip to really explain why I am who I am, because everybody be confused. They'll be like, Act, you're in the game now. Like, why do you still act like you're not in the game? Listen to the clip.
And I'm going to break down how this Tupac clip has nothing to do with what's going on with DJ Akademiks.
And I'm knocked on the door.
Here we go.
If I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocked on the door every day to eat.
By the way, everybody go back to when I was just starting out in media. I said, if niggas don't want me to give the truth about what's going on in rap, y'all give me $1 million, I'll leave. I'll go back to Jamaica and I'm good. That's what I said, nigga. I said that.
I don't understand what that means right there because, like, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like the low amount of money I make on YouTube, if I say, hey, man, give me $200,000, I'll leave YouTube. Of course I'll say that until I realize once I make 200,000, I can make 200,000 more. If I can make 200,000. Come on, what is that? You know, life is different when you're 42 years old. You know, and I got children now. You know, like he appeals to these young kids who would hear a line like that and they'll go, "Wow, Ak is so real. All the man wanted was a meal, and they wouldn't leave him alone. So he's still getting that. That's nothing to do with any point he made. You don't start like realizing this unless you're very, very mature until you get old in life. Like people just spout a bunch of generic bullshit to mask over the fact. You want somebody to be real? I'm gonna show you how a real person would simply play the clip LL Cool J said, pause it like I'm pausing him, and break down line for line what he disagreed with what LL Cool J said. No one needs to know your villainous backstory of how no one treated you special because you was a hall monitor. No one needs to hear that shit. No one needs to hear a Tupac clip that really has nothing to do with your plight, the same plight we all go through to make ourselves an important person in the business that we're in to achieve more accolades. You wouldn't have to do this if you simply just responded in detail. But to this day, on 3 different videos, this guy has not responded back to nothing LL Cool J said.
But not only did the people give me much more than that, they said, no, we want the truth. And I said, all right, I'm going to be the beacon of truth. But before, I was a nigga just starving. Niggas thought, oh, you made money off Warren Chirac. Nigga, I still wasn't having no... Nigga, I never bought a luxury car until after the Warren Chirac.
And they open the door. Let me see the party.
I'm only pausing it right there. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I want to help my young guys out. So what he did was change the narrative that you don't make money until you can afford a luxury car. Once he makes you believe that that is the narrative, then if he doesn't have enough to get a luxury car, he's not making money. You could be in debt with student loans, a whole bunch of stuff happening to you. You adult poor eating noodles. But if you start talking about old block shooting at the GDs and stuff and Duck and Cash and all of them, and you start getting $2,000 a month from YouTube, $5,000 a month from YouTube, $7,000 a month from YouTube, as a struggling person eating noodles, just $7,000 a month sitting in there just combing through videos where young black men are murdering each other every single day because the police aren't doing anything to thwart them from killing each other, as they aren't even attempting to solve the crimes, and you're getting paid this money off of it. You are in fact coming off of it, whether you buy a luxury car or not. But he expecting y'all not to think like that. He expecting y'all to follow his narrative. Took me a while to get a luxury car. When I break it down, do you see how fucking silly that is?
Let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. They're telling me there's no food in there. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song was going to change the we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, ragging out the door. And after a year, and you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do? Ask?
Salute to our Tupac. Tupac, you a legend.
All right, cool. We're going to start right here. I thought he was going to try to explain, so it makes it better for me. If you didn't really get it, because I was pausing it or breaking it down, whatever, Tupac is saying we was nice at first. And you don't give it to us, and we ask him more meaning, and all of a sudden we take it. He talking about the injustices that happen to Black Americans, man, throughout our history here. Tupac talking about people with their legs tied to the back of a truck and dragged down the street till their skin falls off. He talk about people being murdered for no reason. And DJ Akademiks is telling you point blank on his live that he's so sensitive that he compares his life of doing the right thing, working hard, believing in himself, coming up for himself, going to other platforms. They're like, nah, we don't know you yet. We don't know you yet. That's the same thing we all go through. But none of us were so sensitive that we got to take an extreme example of what Tupac said and turn that into my plight, my anger. If my son was to make the money DJ Akademiks make, I would hope that the money puts him into a position to have happiness within. That he doesn't need to spend his time going drunk on a live, putting down the people who laid the groundwork for him to be here. In my subjective opinion, I think that DJ Akademiks are sleeping with women he would have never slept with had he not had this money. So all of this is coming from hip hop. He got luxury cars, money, mansion, taking care of his family, getting women he never get before, and having all of that. This man drinks Hennessy liquor and is still angry, upset. So it sounds like the only reason he put down our founders of hip hop is simply because he needs mental health counseling. Because if you can come from Jamaica and not having anything to what you have now, and you still need to do this, bro, you need to talk to somebody. Because there ain't nothing you got everything you wanted. But like I said, I was going to break down how I think his importance. I don't think DJ Akademiks, I think he thinks he's way more important than what he is. I'll break that down. DJ Akademiks is looking at things past tense, past their prime. He like, yo. Nah. DJ Akademiks is looking like Hot 97 and the Breakfast Club used to be popping. They not popping. I'm it now. Sorry. I take that further. If you want me to really compare DJ Akademiks to the Breakfast Club, which I don't like, because I don't like Charlamagne, but I'm going to tell the truth. If you want me to compare him to Hot 97, then I have to compare DJ Akademiks right now, his hottest, which may not even be as hot as his hottest may have been 2 years ago, maybe on the cusp of leaving when he got it may be like right at Spotify deal and leaving Everyday Struggle. May not even be right now, because I'm gonna tell you why. If I were to put that at the height of the Breakfast Club, and if I were to put that at the height of Hot 97 and other pioneers, we can go Yo MTV Raps. Whatever was hot, we can go Tigger's Basement. The difference is you don't have to go on DJ Akademiks' platform to be that guy. The baby don't have to talk to DJ Akademiks. But at the height of the Breakfast Club, the height of Jay-Z went to the Breakfast Club. Went to Hot 97. They were a train station you had to stop through when you drop your album. And the crazy thing is right now, you don't have to go to DJ Akademiks right now, baby. You'll be fine if you don't. I'm not saying he don't on Spotify. He got some good interview. He got the PNB Rock interview right before he died. You know, but we weren't really checking for him. You don't need DJ Akademiks. You needed those platforms at the height of the era of those platforms. Every rapper alive, 90s, early 2000s, needed The Source, Vibe magazine. No one ever needs DJ Akademiks. So he feels like I'm the one-stop station. I am it. And the biggest thing Akademiks has ever done to his reputation, these are my original thoughts. You will never find nobody saying this on the internet. I'm the first person to say it right now. DJ Akademiks started out great because he showed you he was extremely intelligent. And if you piss him off, he may rant. DJ Akademiks has gotten rid of the totally intelligent person. Case in point, Russell Simmons talked to DJ Akademiks with his legs folded in another country in a very respectful manner. DJ Akademiks didn't feel the need to meet him with the same energy. He immediately went off talking about alleged rape charges and all this other crazy stuff and saying he fled the country. Listen, the country that Russell Simmons is in will extradite you. That means if the United States pull charges on Russell, they're going to throw him into prison, wait for the U.S. to come pick him up, and he's going to leave. So that should tell you Russell Simmons didn't run away from charges. Also, he's famous. You know what I'm saying? If you run away from charges, got to be actual charges. And after the actual charges, you need to hide. In the 80s, 90s, 70s, when people left the country, they were hiding. This man put his recorded down, South Indian style, and spoke to you in the States. So any person of any intelligence know Russell Simmons isn't running away from anything, but it's just a fallacy to get you off the point. Because the most potent thing that Russell Simmons said was, yo, we create people. That's what hip hop is about. One generation creating the next. Who have you made a millionaire? Who have you helped? So DJ Akademiks is taking his one major point about himself away. He was intelligent. He could play what you play, and he can intelligently break you down and talk with facts. He's gotten rid of that side of himself and went full-blown internet troll to why he's relevant, why I watch him, even though I don't even like his points, is because he's just entertaining, because he screams. If you're just screaming and entertaining, you're no different than me watching the fucking troll. You're less closer than being the Hot 97 at the highest, the 106 in Park at the highest. You're more closer than being Fousey Tube. Facts. This isn't me trying to diss. This is me being straight up. If you got rid of everything that makes you great about being DJ Akademiks, and you have now solely gone full nuclear on the Hennessy and the Screaming Ranch, you're more closer to being just a big drama channel. Yeah, I watch you. I don't care if I give you $1 for my view. You're funny to me. When you drink and you scream. But I don't need you for hip hop. And you did that to yourself. Isn't it interesting? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here thinking, like, yo, what does he have to contribute right now? I've never watched one of his Spotify's, but I do watch every single Spotify clip he put on this channel. So he's been unsuccessful. I know that many people like me, but I don't count because I'm 42. But I guarantee there are many young people who like, yo, I'm gonna catch my boy Clip on YouTube and watch for free. But did you get them to subscribe to Spotify? Did you get them to come over to Spotify to sit there and just listen to your whole 1.5, 2 hours or however long thing that it is? Like, so when you alienate yourself like that from the industry and you say F everybody and you're not needed. You're not the vessel, like, man, if only I can get on DJ Akademiks. Like, can you take one artist right now? And we're not going to mention 6ix9ine. That would normally be your rebuttal. 6ix9ine is a polarizing figure that does crazy stuff with crazy hair. Can you take a regular rapper, just regular, some dude named, I don't know, 3 Golf Ball Jones? Can you take 3 Golf Ball Jones and just say on your stream one night, I think y'all should go check him out? And when you tell the audience to go check out 3 Golf Ball Jones, does his life change? Does he go to sleep that night and he wakes up and he's like, oh my God, he can't, so many followers, you can't do that. You can't do that. Now, I don't want no the black or white one or two fallacy to go around. Could you help somebody who the whole world has no clue of 3 Golf Ball Jones. You tell him on the platform, you play the music at night, he gonna get some followers, man. He can get a little bit more. But you ain't gonna change his life. So this idea you have in your head, like, I'm that guy, y'all. I'll agree with you in one way. The old heads talking about you can't stop you, bro. But you damn sure can stop yourself. And you're doing a great job at it. You're doing a great job at it because you're totally oblivious to the corner that you're backing yourself into. He speaks Hindi, not slang. Yeah. But hold on. Let me get back into focus, man. I don't want to overstay. I don't want to overstay my welcome. It's just like, I don't know why it's not getting into focus. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I don't want to overstay my welcome. You know, I just say, like, I'll sit back here and you guys don't hear from me, but that's what I'll be doing. I'm listening to stuff. I'm like, interesting. I thought like it was going to be some very articulate person that will bring down a DJ Akademiks, because the old heads was worried that he's going to go personal, like not Ebro. What's Ebro partner name? The guy, he talk about the guy wife sleeping with somebody in the mail room. But I look at people when they're nervous. I don't look at people when they feel confident. When not Ebro. What's Ebro for your name? Rosenberg. Yeah. Rosenberg wife left him, allegedly. And then DJ Akademiks goes live and he just goes so below the belt talking about how his wife slept with some black guy in the mailroom, right? And my thing is, okay, that's cool. You got one up on him, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh, this cringe-worthy, how horrible you talking about this guy." But what I saw in DJ Akademiks was his real personality, and he's still that little kid. He's still that little guy who want to belong in American culture because he feels like an outsider from Jamaica that was a hall monitor that people did not like. He already outed Rosenberg wife for doing this months ago, a year ago. Then he did it 6 months ago, 3 months ago. And then all of a sudden, LL Cool J talks to him with so much respect. And then a topic like LL Cool J responding to DJ Act with respect is going to hit the Breakfast Club. Is going to hit 97, Hot 97. And when it does, then Ebro's going to talk about it. Rosenberg's going to talk about it. As soon as DJ Act heard Rosenberg talking about it, he said, "Now I got to violate you." And drum roll, does anybody know what the violation was? He again, for the 4th time, talked about his wife sleeping with somebody. Like, I don't know how you guys read information, but maybe I read stuff different. Like, that showed me so much about DJ Akademiks. It was like, bro, you already did this before. You got these people thinking that you way this intelligent guy. Now, where's the other angles? Where's the other thing? So forever, you're just gonna say his wife slept with a black dude every time Rosenberg come at you. People are gonna get bored, and they're gonna get bored because you made them bored, because you got rid of everything that made you different, and you turned into the screaming, yelling guy. You turned into a one-hit, like a one-thing guy when you were so much more diverse. So you're feeding right into that, and now you really have no ammo because that's not how you really was as a person. You're being fake. I would have got pissed if I was Rosenberg the first time you said that about my ex-wife, but like 3rd time, 4th time, I was just yawn. You ain't got nothing else? You doing it? Sad, man. Sad. All right, man. Y'all hold it down. I don't want to stay on here all night. Got other things I need to do. Sporadic, because I don't really give a damn about YouTube. So I may come on here tomorrow. I may come on here 3 months from now. But I always come on here telling y'all how I feel. Y'all know how I hold it down. I sign.